good evening, good afternoon, happy new year, whatever time of the day it is that you're listening to this. My name is Yvette Wanzu and welcome back to Walking with Wanzu. How are you? How have you started the new year? Is it on a good note? Are you feeling good? Are you feeling refreshed? One thing I love about new things, whether it's a new week, a new day, a new job, a new relationship, like anything new is always a blessing, and it is an opportunity to remind you. It's like a silent whisper telling you, it's okay. You can have a do-over. You can do it again. It doesn't matter what happened. Now is just your time to shine or do whatever it is that you wanted to do, or learn and refine and do something else. So I'm very excited about the new year. I'm excited to be back on here. I'm excited to be able to interact with you and know how you're doing, how you're feeling. I am excited. I'm excited about the new year. I'm grateful for yet another opportunity to be alive. I'm also a bit scared because I low-key feel like we're living in the end times, you know. Things, really scary things are happening. First of all, the Rona is just evolving in ways that we never imagined it could. And now there's this other strain, and now the numbers have skyrocketed again, and we're going through that phase of feeling scared, and you're just like, and then I feel like for me at this particular point it's a bit scary because all the people who I knew didn't get COVID are getting it now. It's like it's come back to sweep over all those people who didn't get it, and I'm just like, where I need to be careful. So I've been indoors for the most part of the festive season. I've really just been trying to take it easy, spend as much time with my daughter as I can, just get some rest, sleep late, wake up late, like, I don't know, just have a good time and take it easy generally. I know I ended the year on a very, like, the last podcast we had was very heavy. It was very heavy, but I'm feeling much better, and I'm happy to tell you that I'm just making strides to get out of that funk, because life is such a gift. Who wants to spend it for the most part being in a funk and being sad and feeling dreary and all that? So I still go through the motions, but I'm making a conscious effort to just pick myself up. Anytime I feel like I'm falling into that pit, I try as much as I can to pick myself up, and it's working, and I'm grateful, and I'm really I'm in a grateful space. I'm also feeling very expectant about good things, about new opportunities. And I just wanted to come on here also and just share with you some of the things that I think I'm going to try out this year. So here goes. And I hope, I don't know, maybe some of them resonate with you. Share with me some of the things that you're open to trying this year, some of the things that you feel you want to work on. It could be your personal traits. Maybe there's something about you that you feel is not really good and you'd like to work on that and just be better and do better. Maybe there are certain choices that you need to make that you've been postponing for the longest time, and now you just feel like now it's a good time to put your foot down and just make choices and do all that. So here goes. One of the things that I'm consciously going to work on this year is self-love. And when I say self-love, I mean inside out. I have been saying this a lot, but I will say it again because that is my truth and I'm not scared to share it. I am probably the tiniest I've ever been. Yeah. So at 28, I'm very slim. I have a very slim frame. I was chunkier, especially during my teens. I had a bit of junk in the trunk. I had full, big, rounded breasts. Like my body was doing what it needed to do at the time. I was in my prime and I was just glowing with meat in all the right places. And I don't know why, it's really taken a dip. So now I am quite possibly the tiniest I've ever been in my entire life. Meaning my curves, of course, are there, but they're not as defined as they were. And I've really just been struggling with feeling cute, yeah? And it's been an on and off struggle. So it's really been yo-yoing over the last year. There are times I just feel like, wow, look at me. Wow. And then the times I look at myself and I just feel, oh God, who is this? How can we refine you? And it's just been such a struggle. And so for me, I'm really going to try and work on loving myself. Loving my nose, my eyes, my ears, my booty, my hips, my thighs, my knees, which I'm even looking at in the mirror now, and I'm just realizing just how much I have lost so much weight. And I'm just going to work on loving myself. I think I'm a very strong believer in you cannot give what you do not have. And most of the time, how you treat yourself reflects on the outside and even goes a long way to show how you treat other people. And so I'm consciously going to work on loving myself, loving my body as it is. Even as I try to put certain health goals and work towards them, I'm also going to be very gracious to myself this year. So no talking myself down, no feeling like I don't deserve anything. I'm just going to be super, super gracious and kind to myself. Another thing that I'm going to do, and I feel like probably this is going to be my motto for this year, is to believe in my awesomeness. I do not have a problem with sharing with people how awesome they are. Like, I'll be here gassing someone up from here to Timbuktu. You know, I'll be like, you're so fine, you're so pretty, I think you're so intelligent, you're so kind, you're so this, and you're so that. And people always leave, whenever you leave my space, you leave feeling uplifted, you leave feeling good. You just like, look at me being God's gift to people on earth. And I don't know why I have such a hard time doing that for myself. And so I am going to change that. And I'm just going to try and tap into my awesomeness and believe in it. Believe that I am kind, I am beautiful, I am amazing, God loves me just as I am. I am really going to try and tap into my awesomeness and believe it for myself. It's going to go a long way, and I know it's going to be quite a journey, but I'm willing to take that step. I think nobody serves anyone but by playing small and being small. And sometimes it reflects in the roles and responsibilities that you're given in society. So I don't want to be that one person who walks around always feeling average or less than. I've been getting new opportunities to be able to just share the experience and expertise that I have in my career. I've also been getting opportunities to just share of my gifts and talents, and I want to own it. I want to own my awesomeness. I want to own my gifts, my talents, my experience, my work, I just want to own my awesomeness. I think I am such a great human being, and the people who love me and surround me tell me that all the time, and I just need to start believing it for myself. So this year I'm definitely going to own my awesomeness. I'm going to tap into my skills and talents, and I'm going to ask where I don't know. I will consult, and I'm just going to approach things also with a learning spirit. So that's something I am really keen on doing this year. The other thing that I want to do is to learn to fight for myself, right? So most of the time when you feel like there's something that you need to, there's something that you want for yourself, I have a tendency to seek other people's approval a lot, and just to go with what I'm told. If maybe I know there's this one thing that deep down I want to do, sometimes if I share it with someone and they don't validate it, I tend to be like, okay, maybe that's not such a good idea. So I'm going to, I guess, maybe that's to say, I'm going to trust my gut more, right? And I'm going to listen to that inner voice, that inner still voice that sometimes almost just sounds like a whisper. And I'm going to tap into conversations with myself and my maker and the universe, and just really deep down try and listen and get what it is that God has planned for me and has in store for me. So I'm very keen on listening to the voice of God, walking with Him, just really being keen on my purpose and being present and fighting for what it is that I want and I believe in. The last thing is just to be better in my relationships. My first relationship, of course, is with my daughter. So as a parent, I really want to do a lot of intentional parenting. I want to be more present. I want to be more intentional with the skills that I impart, the teachings, the time that I spend with her. I want to be more invested in my relationships, my friendships, my work relationships. I just really want to get value in my relationships and give value and be present. And I hope as even the year comes to the mid-year, like if you come to the middle of the year, which is in June or July, and then I come to the end of the year, I will see a significant I'll see growth, and I'll see my relationships thriving and being better. So those are just some of the few things that I am hoping to do for myself in 2022. I'm really, as you can sense, the theme around me is just to try and look around me for the things that I feel like could be better, and just try and make them better and better. And so I just want to send you love and hugs and tell you that even as you start this new year, please be gracious to yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Don't overdo. Just be gracious to yourself. Set reasonable targets, work towards them, but also don't be complacent, because there's a very thin line between being gracious to yourself and then just being comfortable and complacent and just falling into this trap of just being a bit too comfortable for your own good. So please strike a balance and just always be cognizant of what a gift life truly is, and just know that it's not a rehearsal. I don't know if we're going to come back and do it again, and maybe if you come back, you won't come back as you. So how about in this lifetime, as you are right now, maximize it to the fullest. I love you. I'm praying for you. I'm sending you so many good vibes. I'm sending you prosperity. I'm sending you love. I'm sending you an ending peace that surpasses even all human understanding. And I wish you joy and more laughter and love that your heart can hold this year of 2022. God bless you. Happy New Year. I love you and I mean it, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.